Hello. I'm probably going to do something with my hair in a second, but for now it is a hot mess. I'm coming to you with another winter, or not another winter wardrobe declutter, another wardrobe declutter. It's so important to declutter your clothes, your things periodically, especially I feel like if you're going through a season of change, which I definitely feel like I am. And a lot of you have noticed, a lot of you keep on saying, wow, you're glowing since the wedding. And I actually weirdly do think that I'll look back at my life and see the wedding as such a turning point in my life, because I feel like I came out the other side of getting married a different person. I feel that I've overcome so many difficult times. I'm feeling so proud of myself. I'm really learning who I am. And I suppose the space now I have in my head, since we don't have to be planning a wedding anymore, is remarkable, because I was doing that for so long. I had a bit of a funny period. I think I talked about this. I had a bit of a funny period post-wedding where I was like, I don't know what to do with myself, and I feel really sad, the sort of post-wedding blues. But one of the things that I want to do now is declutter and organise. It's coming up to the new year. I suppose that's kind of part of it too. You kind of have that urge, but I want to get a head start. And I did a mini declutter in my wardrobe and I didn't vlog it, where I got rid of a few things that had been just looming in my wardrobe for, you know, when you just sort of dip in, I just dragged a few things out and took them to the charity shop. But I haven't done a proper combing through of everything, because I know that there are dresses and there are clothes in there that I just haven't worn in so long. And I don't know that I'm going to be committed just yet to be completely getting rid of them. I think that I'm going to do part of the method where you put them aside and then come back to them in 6 months. And that's a really good time to do it at winter time, because you can do it seasonally. So you can look and think, I'm not going to be wearing this for the winter, so I can rethink about this maybe come spring. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. And I also feel like I'm going through a bit of a phase where I'm learning my style a bit more. I feel like everyone goes through phases with their style. It's inevitable because you're growing. So when you're younger, maybe you're a bit more experimental, and when you get older, maybe you're a bit more practical. You move house, you move location. We're not in a city, we're in the countryside. So I do feel like there are places missing in my wardrobe. So practical stuff is missing. But also I feel like from gaining weight and being really depressed and sad and having a hard time, I kind of shoved away a lot of my creative love for fashion. And don't know how many of you know this, but growing up, I was known for someone who loved fashion and style, and I was always dressing up, and it was such a form of expression for me. And I just sort of shunned that and shoved that down when I found minimalism, and kind of just ignored it and thought it was, oh, it's such a bad, vain thing to like fashion. And I'm really finding that love of fashion come back, and some of you have noticed. So I want to kind of put that back into my wardrobe a little bit, and there are certain things that I would really love to have in my wardrobe and clothes that I would love to wear to express myself. So I want to make that space and be really mindful about what I bring in, and maybe I can share that experience with you. But there are a few things that I really want to add to my wardrobe to make it feel like more me, and there are things that I definitely will get rid of that aren't me anymore. So without further ado, let's get cleaning and decluttering. And I also have got 2 new things to add to my wardrobe for the winter months that are really cozy and lovely, and I'll share them with you. I got a couple of things from VIVAIA that I want to show you, and I will probably style them as well, because I'm interested with my wardrobe and what I'm decluttering when I go through what I can wear with these things. One of these things though is essentially slippers I'm going to wear around the house. I don't need to style them up, but I will show you them on. I have on my slippers from VIVAIA that I've had for about a year, and I wear these every single day. These are so gorgeous. They're machine washable, and they are in such good condition, seeing as I literally wear them every day. I wear them inside and outside. You're probably not supposed to wear them outside, but look how, I feel like they still look so good, and they are so super soft. I don't know if they still sell these, but if they do sell something similar, I will show you. But I did get a new pair, and actually, yeah, before I show you the stuff, I do have discount codes for you, because it is, I think it's Cyber Monday when you're seeing this video. So I know I don't really talk much about Black Friday and stuff, but because I do work with VIVAIA and I do love them, they are offering a discount code for Cyber Week and Black Friday. So you get 20% off till the end of November. So I think when you're seeing this, it's very close to the end of December if you use my code Madeleine20. I'll leave it on screen in the description box below. So you get 20% off everything, and then 25% off if you buy 3 items. After November, if you're watching this in December, then you can get 15% off with the code MADEL15. So you still get a discount. It's just not as good as the kind of Black Friday, Cyber Monday discounts. So these are the slippers that I have bought because I live in slippers. Like I said, my lifestyle has changed and I spend a lot of time, well, it's not changed that much, but I do spend the vast majority of my time indoors. And so I wear slippers every day. And these ones are open at the back. They're kind of like mules, but these are closed toe. And I wanted these because it's getting colder. And oh my gosh, they just looked too adorable. Look at how cute. Like I said, I will show you properly. Oh my gosh, they're so comfortable. It's like wearing little jumpers on your feet. And they really match my aesthetic because look at what I'm wearing. But I love everything that VIVAIA does because it's all sustainably sourced, ethically made. They're really, really mindful of using recycled fabrics and everything you can machine wash. They also are antimicrobial. So one of the issues I find with slippers is over time they just start to smell gross, but you can put these in the wash and these ones, I just don't find that they have the same issue that I did have with other slippers because you're often wearing them barefoot around the house. And these literally don't just smell like shoes. They don't smell of anything. Whereas other slippers I've owned over time, they just don't feel like they stay clean. So absolutely love these. They're just very adorable. I think they came in different colours. I'm pretty sure they came in black. And they did also come without the kind of bow across the front. These are, I'm so excited for these. I bought these because, again, I spent a lot of time in the house and I've started going to yoga, and also I thought these would be perfect for travel. I just saw them and I just thought I have to get these because I know that there are lots of shoes like this that are trendy right now, but these are vegan, they're sustainable, they haven't got any shearling or sheep, you know, fur or anything like that, and they are so cute. Perfect for this time of year. I want more boots because I live in the same pair of boots over and over again. So I wanted some boots that weren't for dog walking, but for one more like cozy. If I'm going, like I said, if I'm going to yoga, because I've been going to yoga every week, I can just shove these on. I'm going to be really cozy and warm. If I'm going to, you know, a friend's house or my family's, if I'm going traveling, like I'm going to wear these probably on the travel when we're going away soon. And the cool thing about these is that they are water repellent. So you'd look at a pair of shoes like I used to look at a pair of shoes like this and think, well, they're just going to get wet and ruined. But this material is very clever. All of VIVAIA's shoes are made from this very, very cool material, recycled materials. It's all woven, so it's not like a normal shoe. Their products are woven with fabric and it's water repellent. So you can wear these and they won't get ruined in the rain, or if they do get wet, if you spill something, which is something that I've always been, I don't know, I've always looked at shoes like this and thought, well, they're not very practical because they'll get wet, but not the issue. I can't wait to try these on. I'm gonna actually just shove them on now, but I will show you how I would wear them. I would wear them with this outfit, to be honest. If I was going to my parents' house or my sister's house or going to like the garden centre, then you can shove these on. Oh my gosh, they're so comfy. Look at them. They're all cruelty free and they are so cute. I've always wanted shoes like this, but they are never vegan. They're always made from materials I would never purchase. So it's just incredible to find a pair that is made from ethically sourced materials that doesn't compromise my personal morals and ethics when it comes to shopping. And they're just so cute. I also just love the colour of them. I'm very happy with these two pairs of shoes because they're so practical. I'm going to be literally living in these. In fact, I'm going to put these on now. And I have so many pairs of VIVAIA shoes in my wardrobe that I will show you. I'll show you a few of my favourites as well in a second. But yeah, like I said, go check out the discount code. It's Madeleine20 right now for the end of this month to get 20% off, and then 25% off if you buy 3 pairs of shoes. But then if you're watching this in December, use Madel15. But like I said, it'll be on screen and in the description box down below. And go check out VIVAIA. They are like my #1 shoe brand. I absolutely love them. I wanted to show you the shoes in the outfit I've literally got on because they are so cute. I have got on my Lululemon leggings. These are my favourite. I'll link them below. They are, to be honest with you, my favourite out of all my leggings that I own. Only because they are so high-waisted that they don't fall down. I've tried every sustainable brand of leggings that there is on the market, and none of them are high-waisted enough for me. There was one brand that was high-waisted enough for me, but they ripped. And I'm not going to call out what brand that was because I feel bad. But they just aren't as good as these. These are the most comfortable leggings, and they are so high-waisted. So if you're tall like me, they go all the way up here. And then the sports bra, they are like this gorgeous khaki material. Maybe they look black on camera, but they're a gorgeous khaki material. They're like seamless at the bottom, so there's no seam there. So they slide right on, and I literally wear them with everything. They're just my favourite leggings. So if you're tall like me and you have struggled, I personally think that getting a pair of leggings that you're going to wear forever and ever and ever, it's a sustainable choice. And I know that lots of people also get them on eBay, so you can get them secondhand on Depop, but I'll list exactly which ones they are. But this is the sort of outfit. I really hope you can see the shoes. I am so tall that my bedrooms literally aren't big enough for me to put the tripod at the other end of the bedroom and for me to show you full length. I wish I was like 5'3". I could show, because then I could actually show you the shoes. But this is exactly the sort of outfit that I would wear to yoga or to my parents' house. I'm sure it's not groundbreaking or anything. But I've got on this jumper that I think I got in Trago. Did I get it in Trago? I have no idea where I got this. Maybe I got this in Trago, maybe I got this on Depop. I've had it for like 3 or 4 years. You've seen me wear it hundreds of times. And my little nice necklace. My hair is a mess. I put this up this morning. But this is realistically how I spend most of my days. And it's probably how a lot of you spend most of your days. But I think it looks cute. I feel like there's a thin line between looking slobby and comfortable, but being comfortable but looking kind of like you've done it deliberately. And I think this is the outfit for me, because otherwise I'd be wearing like big sweatpants that are grubby and like shoes that are just shoved on that have marks on them. So it's nice to have a pair of nice shoes, leggings that make me feel comfortable, and I love the fit of the leggings. This jumper I always feel really confident in. I don't know why, you know, certain jumpers you just feel like the fit is just right. And I love this outfit. It's just so cute. And I have wanted boots like this for so many years, but they are never vegan. These are faux fur, like I said. So no animals harmed. Faux fur, recycled. It's got this tiny little heels that gives you a little bit of support, a little bit of height if you are shorter. And I am obsessed. I might show you an actual outfit that is like not slobby in these as well, once I've been going through my wardrobe. And then when you come home, you can simply slip on your little slippers and feel adorable and cute, and they match perfectly to my jumper. And this little bow almost looks like little sheep's ears, and the material, because it's the faux fur, that looks like the sort of shearling sheep. Very, very cute. But again, cruelty-free, fur-free, and ethically and sustainably made. And these aren't machine washable, obviously, because they're boots, but these are, because they're little slippers. I'm going to keep these on. I'm going to start organising my wardrobe. So let's do it. This is the first cupboard. This has all of my dresses and my jackets. I did pack away my summer clothes. I do this every year because I personally find that it helps me to not shop. If I have all my clothes out all year long, then I'm used to seeing them. I know which clothes I have. The excitement that I get from unpacking my summer clothes really staves off any urge I have to shop. And if you have a personality like me, you do have an urge to shop, and that's not something I'm afraid to admit, but I do get those urges if I'm feeling like down or stressed or whatever. It fills a void. It's not very healthy, but it's the same with like food or alcohol. Like, some people have these personalities that they get a bit addicted to stuff. I'm one of those people. So putting my stuff away for the summer means that when it comes to summer, I get that bag out and I'm like, oh my gosh, all these amazing clothes I've missed and love. I really, really enjoy that process. I know some people prefer to have it all in one place so they can have a capsule wardrobe. So figure out which one you are and which one resonates with you and give it a go. But I have all the clothes here that I thought I would potentially wear in the winter. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and take them out bit by bit. I'm not expecting I'm going to be doing a huge declutter, but I'm going to take out, probably going to start with the jackets. I don't need to take them out actually, because I'm pretty much 99% certain that I'm not going to be getting rid of any of these jackets. One thing I do actually need to do though is actively take out the clothes that need repairing, because this Jaeger coat I've had since I was 18. It was a gift from my parents. It is the most beautiful coat, and if I was ever to purchase an expensive coat again, I would go straight to Jaeger, because this coat has stood the test of time and it is so gorgeous. The only issue is these pockets the threads have just come loose just from sitting on them. It's inevitable over time. So I need to get my mum to sew them back on. And there's also one button. Is there one button missing? Yeah, there's one button missing here. The only issue is I don't have a spare button and I'm trying to figure out what to do. So let me know what I should do, what you recommend. Whether I should replace all of the buttons with something that looks very, very similar, because there is one on the bum that's a little tarnished because I obviously sit on this bit. So replace them all with something similar so they all match, or I just try and find one that's similar enough. But I'm gonna take all the stuff that needs to be repaired out. I think what I'll do is I'll just get my mum to repair it for now, get it dry cleaned, and then I'm gonna order some samples of buttons and try and find a replica. Hopefully I can then replace all the buttons to match, because I think that would make this last another 10 years being in perfect condition, but it does really need a dry clean. So this is gonna come out. But all my other jackets, I love these two, well, a few of them actually I got recently because I realised I didn't have many jackets. So I've got this suit recently in a charity shop, this faux leather, well not faux leather, sorry, this real leather brown like bomber style jacket I got in a vintage shop second hand. And I've had this denim jacket forever. This black denim jacket I got also this summer because I realised I wore my blue denim jacket all the time and I wanted a black one. And then this white blazer I also got this summer, and I've worn it so much, especially over my wedding season. I wore it loads. Hey Bobby, do you want to come in? Come on. She couldn't get past because of the tripod, bless her. So I'm going to keep all of those, and I'm going to start by taking out a big chunk of dresses. No, thing is I don't want to mess everything up. I'm going to go through it one by one. I know that like my advice in my book and in all my videos is always take everything out. Definitely do that if you're beginning and you've never done this before. But I think because I've done it so many times, I'm going to just go through it bit by bit. This is an example of a dress that I need to get repaired, but I do need to find another. Is there a spare button inside? I really hope there is. This doesn't have a spare button, but I am missing a button, but they're pretty standard wooden buttons. So I'm gonna give this to my mum, see if we can find a button that matches, because there's basically just one fell off. It was my fault. I was on a dog walk and I ripped it. This is a maybe. On paper I love it, but I just don't reach for it because it's so short on the leg. Jumpsuits just are difficult because they ride up and they are never ever long enough. On paper though, I love this style. This is gonna go in the maybe. I think that I'm gonna sell this. I got this from Fat Face a couple years ago, and I think I've worn it maybe twice, maybe 3 times, because it's so short. It's a bit young for me. And I love it. Look, again, on paper, I look at this, navy and white pattern, that's just so up my street. But I guess it's because it's a little bit small for me. I just don't reach for it because of how short it is. And I think if I was to choose to wear a short dress, I don't know that I would wear this dress. But I just don't reach for it. This is going in the maybe. This skirt, I haven't worn this, again, in years. I think it's because of my life now. I used to wear this a lot when I lived in Brighton. I've had this since I was maybe 20. Gorgeous, like, accordion skirt. Look how lovely the light is on it, and it's so pretty. I never get rid of it because it's so cute and I've worn it so much. But I don't know, it's so pretty, but I don't ever put it on. This is gonna have to go in the maybe. Same goes for this one. I've had this for years, but again, I just never reach for it because it's a skirt. I don't know what it is about skirts, and it's seen me through so much, but it also is looking a bit worse for wear. This is going in the maybe. Absolutely love this. This is relatively new. This is from Sea Salt. Every time I wear this, people ask where this is from. Gorgeous dress and very practical. I, in hindsight, probably should have put this in with the summer stuff, but I did think maybe I might wear this with like a pair of tights and a jumper. But I love these M&S. I hope they bring some more out next year because I have two of these M&S stripy dresses. I've got one in like a pinky coral colour and then this one's in blue. I think I put the pinky coral one away for the summer, but I thought this would be practical for winter too. But I absolutely love this. The one thing I do need to get, because I don't love the string belts, is I want a tan belt and a black belt. So this is what I'm talking about, these things that I want to add to my wardrobe that would make me feel like more put together and more like me when I get dressed. Because I don't own a belt because I decluttered them. I own one belt, but it's for your like jeans, so it's like lower, it's not a waist belt, it's not thin enough. But I got rid of all of my belts, so I don't own any belts. So when I'm like wearing this and I've got like a nice handbag on with a nice pair of shoes, I really ideally want to have like a cute little waist belt to go with it. And I don't own one, so I'm gonna be on the hunt in vintage and antique shops, and maybe I'll take you, maybe we'll go in Christmas time in Vlogmas, for a tan coloured one and a black one, ideally with like gold hardware, because I mainly wear gold. This is one I'm considering putting in the maybe. I went through a phase, I'm sure some of you remember, where I bought Linen Fox everything because I gained weight and I had no clothes, and I was like, I need some nice clothes for videos and to make me feel more confident, and their clothes made me feel so confident. This is one though that I just have never really worn. I bought quite a few of their dresses and I wear them all the time, but this is just for some reason, maybe it's the fit. I thought this would be universally like flattering, and it really is, but maybe it's the colour, maybe it's the fit, I just never reach for it. And I've left it in, you know, I've not put it away with the summer stuff because I thought maybe I'd wear it in the winter with some tights or something, but I just don't ever go to put it on, which makes me sad because I look at it now and I think what a lovely colour, and this colour does actually look nice on me. And it should be something that I wear, but I just don't. I think I'm going to put this away, like I said, for like the winter, and then come spring, bring it out, see if I still want it then, because I'm not ready. I'm not ready to let go of it because it's such a gorgeous dress. This is a beautiful dress from Sea Salt, definitely keeping this, very practical and comfortable. I wear this a lot traveling. This dress is from Sea Salt. I have kept this in here because I thought, because it's long and it's like a denim dress, I might wear this in the winter with a jumper, so really love this dress. This is my Christmas dress, which I wear every year. I think I've worn it every year for Christmas for the past, however many years I've owned this for, probably the past 3 years. I think I got it 3 years ago, so I've worn it for 3 Christmases. I fully plan on wearing it again this Christmas, and I don't care because I don't think any of my family members will ever remember that this is the dress I wear every year, because they're not that focused on what I'm wearing. But it is a velvet dress from Thought. Every time I wear it, people ask me, where's that from? I don't think they sell it anymore. I'll have a see if they do something similar, but it's gorgeous, and I pretty much exclusively just wear it on Christmas Day, though we are having a Christmas dinner this year, and I think I might wear it for that as well because it's just so festive. And I would love to get a little bow to put in my hair so I can wear that with it too. This is another Linen Fox dress that on paper I love, and I did wear it in a video and people were like, wow, I love that dress on you, because I don't really wear a lot of colour. I just don't wear it much, I think because of the colour, but then I have this thing where I'm drawn to neutrals, but then my colouring actually on paper really shouldn't be worn with like these kinds of colours because technically they wash me out. Whereas this, like, you know, you do those colour things online, technically this is the sort of thing that like will bring out my colouring, like emerald greens and reds and navies and that kind of thing, whereas this is like, but this dress, it's just I'm not drawn to this colour, but I bought it because I thought that would suit me. So I think I'm going to keep this. Here's a skirt that I haven't worn. I didn't wear it at all this summer. Why don't I like skirts? I left this out, but I don't know why I would wear this in the winter. I suppose you could wear it with, maybe actually literally you could wear it with this jumper with a pair of tights and brown boots or something. I adore this dress. This is a dress from Needle and Thread, and I got this for a wedding. And I got it for a wedding because I thought that I could wear this again and again for weddings every year, because weddings tend to be in the spring, summertime, and it made me feel like a princess, so beautiful. And I got this, I think I got this, I don't remember, it was very cheap. It was either second hand on Vestiaire or I got it on sale, I don't remember, but yeah. I'm going to take everything out of here and I need to wipe it all because we are having a bit of a damp issue in this room. We need to repoint the outside of our house. We wanted to do it this year, but then loads of other issues came up and it meant that we had to focus on other things. In hindsight, we would not have done our patio, and we would have removed the paint from the outside of our house, repointed it and done the guttering, because that is far more practical and more important because our wardrobes are getting mouldy and it's ruining my clothes, and I am concerned about what is behind these wardrobes because of how mouldy it is down here. Obviously part of the reason is because this is where the shoes are, so shoes will harbour more like moisture, but all it needs for now is a good old spray and wipe down, because I haven't done this since the summer. I think the last time I did it was the summer, and it's not good. It's not looking good. I'm a bit upset about it because I was planning on doing a like DIY renovation of these IKEA wardrobes when we do this room, but I think we're going to have to just rip them out because there's going to be damp behind them and you need to treat that and repaint it in order for it not to be an issue. So yeah, I think that in the spring we're going to have to fast track doing the repointing outside because I don't want there to be any more issues, because it can just, any efforts we put into redecorating inside will be undone if there's a damp problem. So I need to clean this. While the spray is working its magic, I don't think I'm going to declutter. Well, potentially. So in here, I think I'm going to move my trainers somewhere else because I feel like it should be just all my nice shoes. I'm going to like rearrange my shoes a bit. We've got this pair of boots which I wear all the time in the winter. Classic pair of just like chunky heeled black boots. Doc Martens, my cherry red ones. These are quite battered now, which kind of annoys me, but I wear them all the time. I actually wear these more than my black ones because I think they add a pop of colour. These sock boots are from VIVAIA. I absolutely love these, and every time I wear them I get compliments because they make your legs look so slender. As you can see, they're so thin, so they just attach to your legs in a way that makes it look like they're just an extension, and they're gorgeous. I think they probably still sell these, so I'll link them, or they sell something very similar because they always have lovely black boots on there. I love the point, love the size of the heel because they're not too high. They've got this hook so you can get them on and off easily, and again they're that sort of fabric material, so it is like a sock. I think all my trainers are good. I've got essentially two pairs, like a chunkier pair, a plimsoll pair, and then Converse, and these are like shoes that you wear like for fashion or like with an outfit. And then shoes I wear to the gym, I've got two pairs of Vivo barefoot, so this green one they sent me, and then I bought a white pair, and then I've got a pair of like running shoes. So those are my trainers. And then I have got this pair of Toms, but I haven't worn them a lot, but I do love Toms. I just think I forgot that they were here. So I think that this is a place for me to rearrange where my shoes are. So I think that the shoes that I would wear around the house or whatever, I think that they should go downstairs, and this should just be for nice shoes, and I'll move some of my nice shoes like my heels and stuff in here because that's where like the clothes I would wear with them are. And we are doing absolutely everything we can in this room. We've got a dehumidifier on all the time, and then Alex got these interior dehumidifiers for the wardrobes, so we are trying, but there's not much you can do unless we repoint the outside. The absolute joys of owning an old house. I'm only going to put back the shoes that are smarter, and the trainers I'll put somewhere else. I'm on the fence about these shoes. You know how I mentioned about kind of like growing through different phases, and these very much were shoes that were trendy a while back. I don't know if they're back in trend, these very chunky, aggressive looking boots. When I put them on, I do feel like there's a kind of detachment from me when I was 22 to me now when I'm 30, and I feel like I'm trying to be 22 and I'm not, and I would rather a pair of boots that are a little bit more sleek, that feel a little bit more like me. And I think I'm on the fence. I think these are going to go in the maybe, and I keep on looking at boots, and actually I did order a pair of, that's what I did, I ordered a pair from VIVAIA, but they haven't arrived yet, but I might show you in another video, that were a little bit more sleek Chelsea boots, because I live in my brown Chelsea boots and I don't have a pair of black Chelsea boots. Obviously I've got these, but I wouldn't call these Chelsea boots. These are like kind of chunkier boots. And I think it's the buckles. So I'm unsure. This wardrobe is gonna be a little trickier because there's so much in here. But I'm going to start with what's hanging. It suddenly got very dark outside because it's raining, but let's continue. In here I have got my backpacks. I've got these two backpacks which I've had for years, which you've probably all seen. This one is from a brand, I always get asked about this, but this is literally so old. It is starting to get a bit old now. Bay Bao Bao. So it's starting to tear a little bit around here, which is annoying, but it did last for like 5-6 years and looked immaculate. But now I'm looking at it, it's starting to not look so immaculate. I don't know why that is. I wonder if that's the damp in here, because this bag literally looked immaculate for years and I don't even wear it that much. And I'm wondering, because it's vegan leather, if the damp in these cupboards is making it, I don't know, maybe that's just not a thing. So this, I may consider getting a replacement for, but not yet. And then this is the JW Pay bag. And I want to like rave a little bit about JW Pay right now, because I haven't bought any of their stuff for a while, but they sent me this stuff back in 2017 and their stuff looks immaculate. You may know that before I bought my handbag that I bought recently, my second-hand Chanel bag, this was the only handbag I owned. I wore this any scenario you wear a handbag. So anytime I went out, I wore this handbag. And it literally looks completely immaculate. This has had hundreds and hundreds of wears. You look at the bottom of this bag, it's got tiny little marks, and the only thing it did have is the JW Pay symbol rubbed off. If I gave this a little bit of a polish, because it, you know, like with a bit of a, a cloth, and give it a bit of a clean, it would look brand new. It's such immaculate quality. I don't know if this is the case anymore. I don't know if they've become more popular and their quality has declined. I have no idea. But this is one hell of a handbag. The straps look great. So I'm going to keep this until it falls apart because it is gorgeous. I love the fact that it's a structured bag. Like it's a box shape. Makes it look expensive. I love the length of it so you can wear it crossbody. Really, really rate this. And the same goes for the backpack that they sent me. At the same time, I've had this for years. I've worn this so many times. The only annoying thing is it does that when you walk. But again, it looks like such good quality. I think to bring these back to life, I should give them a little bit of a polish. But the structure, because of the leather that they've used, they keep this beautiful shape. So it's not sagging or anything. I just. So these are going to go straight back in the cupboard because I use and wear these all the time. This is a top I got on Depop for the hen do. I kept it because I thought maybe I'll wear it again. I don't think I'm going to wear it again, so I'm just going to sell it on Depop. I know that's probably not sustainable and everyone's going to moan at me for that, but I got this on Depop for £5 or something for a costume, and I'm going to sell it on again, and it's brand new and someone else will enjoy it and wear it probably for another costume, so hey ho, I didn't buy it new. I've had this for years and this summer I did not wear it at all. This is second hand, but it is originally from H&M, but I did get it on Depop, I think. It's got these lovely kind of billowy sleeves with broderie anglais on them, or whatever you call it, but Oh, I really like it though. No, I'm gonna keep it. This is a top from Naked Generation. I love everything they do, but this top, I don't rate it because I think there's a slight design error in that the buttons are way too small for the buttonholes, so this top does not stay closed. It will not stay closed no matter what you do. You button it all the way up and by an hour from then it's all come undone, which is quite annoying because it kind of defeats the functionality of the top. I'm going to put this in the fix pile, and I think I'm going to ask my mum to change these buttons. So I think this is going to go in the fix pile because I think if it's fixed, I will wear it. But I don't wear it currently because of the fact that it just constantly comes undone. Love all of these. These are basically all just shirts, but I wear all of them. That's all my tops that I have that are like pretty tops. In here I have basically a ridiculous collection of stripy tops, but I've got them in every colour. They're all from Sea Salt, and I pretty much, well, I wear all of them. Yeah, they're all in here. I wear all of them, all these stripy tops you can't really see, but I have a lot of them. But I've got like blue, navy, black, grey, blue and red, short sleeve, long sleeve, and I wear them a lot underneath dungarees and underneath jumpers or with trousers. This is a pair of trousers I think I ought to get rid of. I've been holding on to them because I told myself one day I'll fit into them because they're a size 10 and they're from People Tree and they're really expensive, and I love stripy trousers, but I'm not a size 10, I'm a size 12. Like, look, you can physically see that I am not that small. You can do the neck test. The thing is, I could get them on, but they would be very tight. I love these, but even when I was a size 10, you know, they were tight, because being tall, I just find that trousers are an issue. Like, even when I was really small when I was younger, trousers would never really fit me, and they just sit in my wardrobe, and if I really, really want to have striped trousers, I can buy another pair. I don't need to be keeping pairs that don't fit me. That is not a happy, healthy mental attitude. This is another pair from People Tree. Again, I bought both of these pair of trousers when we moved back to Cornwall, and we rented an office, and I wanted to be like, I'm going to the office and I'm gonna put some nice smart trousers on. And I love these. These are a size 12. Maybe I need to try these on. These would fit me. These are gorge. They're like flared trousers, and they are so cool with a stripy top. So like my Sea Salt tops. Very, very cool. Right, these would fit me. I just think I've forgotten that they existed. Love that. I really want another pair of jeans. I've got like one pair of jeans because all my other pair of jeans I got rid of because they didn't fit me. And I really want a pair, because right now I've got a pair of blue, just straight boyfriend jeans, and I want a pair of black flared jeans. Or not flared, but you know, like ones that sort of kick out a little bit, because I think that they would really look cool. So that's my addition I would like to try and find secondhand. Next is all of my gym kit, and I've got a lot, and I do sometimes wonder about getting rid of them because I mentioned that thing with the height of the waistband, and I've got loads of them from Girlfriend Collective and I love them, but because I've got these Lululemons now, I just don't wear them. But it's so, I don't want to get rid of them because they were so expensive and they're so gorgeous. But I've got all these colours, look. I'm not ready. I know that I've probably talked about these in so many videos about decluttering, but I'm just not ready to get rid of them, which I don't know why. Maybe I'll wear them a bit more now I'm doing yoga. Part of the reason is because they're not the most sweat wicking. I'm going to see if I wear them. Basically, you have to call me out. Next time I do a declutter video, I need to address these and I need to tell you whether I've been wearing them to yoga or whether I haven't been. Because if I haven't been, then I need to get rid of them. And I'll be honest with you about it. I'm trying to change my sort of workout routine. In the new year, I really want to give CrossFit a go because I think I would love it. And I'm trying to do like yoga and Pilates every week because I find it so relaxing. So maybe these will be my yoga and Pilates workout trousers. These are all just t-shirts. They're just ones I wear to the gym. So I'm going to keep all these because I just rotate them in various lengths. I've just got like vest tops and then t-shirts and then long sleeve. This is my drawer of dungarees because I have an obsession. I don't know if you've noticed. I have so many dungarees. I've got these from Finistère, which I love. These are like a denim, olive green, which are gorge. These are my denim ones from Lucy and Yak, which probably are my most worn. But you've seen those, they're just such a soft denim. This is my pair of jeans that I've kept, but I don't think fit me. Although, I actually haven't tried them. It's a bit of a, again, I'll put a trigger warning. I talk about weight, because I do talk about weight a lot because it is on my mind. It's one of those things, even though I've overcome a lot of disordered eating, I do have issues with like body image. So these trousers, I bought these back when we used to live in our old house because I had gained weight. And I remember it being quite a pivotal moment for me because I was like actually acknowledging my body as it was rather than trying to live it as it was before. And then I gained weight even more and these no longer fit, and that really made me sad. And these trousers were a reminder of that because I bought them to fit my bigger body, and then I grew out of that bigger body into a bigger body. And I've kept them because I was like, I want to get back into that smaller, bigger body that I once bought these for. And I don't know, I have avoided trying these on because I have lost a bit of weight and they probably fit me now, but I'm scared to try them on because of the fear that they don't, and then I'll put this pressure on myself that I should be fitting them. And I'm being very honest with you because I know so many women do have these mindsets and these thoughts, and there's nothing wrong with these thoughts because if you have had an issue with food and with weight your whole life, you don't just recover from your eating disorder and then it all goes away. You still have those thoughts, but you just deal with them differently. So maybe you have intrusive thoughts, but you don't listen to them, or you just kind of let them pass and go, oh, that's interesting. Why am I having that thought? Am I stressed? Is there something going on in my life? And you're more reflective rather than just kind of thinking that those thoughts are you. So I'm trying to be reflective, and clothes are a big part of it, and a big part of why I declutter, and a big part of why I buy new clothes. A lot of it is very closely linked and tied to my weight and my body image. And that's why I think I would like, or I would encourage those of you who maybe want to judge me or judge others to refrain from that judgment, because you don't know why somebody has a certain amount of clothes or has less clothes or more clothes, because it may be linked to their body image and they may be holding on to things because they once had a body that they liked and that they aren't happy with, or they once had a body that they were happy with and they're not happy with anymore, and they're wanting to hold on to it because they think maybe they one day might fit those clothes again. And it is a struggle as you get older. Women change, your body shape changes, and it's difficult sometimes to accept that your body isn't what it was when you were a younger woman. And I like to be honest about that. And a lot of the purchases that I make, there was a period of time where people were very upset with me that I bought some linen dresses, and I can't really get my head around that, why that would upset somebody, but it did. And like I mentioned, I got those dresses because I was so miserable and I was so upset in my body, and my body was the shape it was because of being depressed and anxious and sad, and that resulted in unhealthy habits that led me to gain weight. So that was some way of cheering me up and feeling confident in my skin, because none of the clothes that I wore made me feel happy because none of them fit me. And then when you lose weight or you gain weight, you fluctuate, it is a struggle. And I want to acknowledge it when I'm talking about decluttering, because I don't know that other people do acknowledge it enough. That maybe you're lucky enough that you don't fluctuate, but I feel like most of us do. And so facing the clothes that maybe you bought for when you were in a bigger body, or the clothes that you bought for when you're in a smaller body, can be quite confronting. And that's why these trousers are a bit of a trigger, a bit of a confronting pair of trousers. I don't want to put them on, but I don't want to get rid of them. So it's a bit of a iffy one for me, but I do love them because they're like the proper high-waisted, gorgeous Levi's. And sorry, that was such a sidetrack. I do like to be honest about these things. And I do feel like I bring it up every time I declutter, because it is, now I'm reflecting, it is a little bit triggering, you know, decluttering. Like I said, there are clothes that represent my body shape in different phases. And because I do go up and down and up and down, and that's just part of, maybe it's part of my anxiety, or it's just part of my hormones, or it's just life. I have no idea. I don't get rid of everything because I think that's a bit wasteful, but I like the clothes, but the only reason I declutter them was because they didn't fit me, but I like them. It's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I'm here to tell you that it's a lot and it's normal, so don't beat yourself up over it. And a lot of us can't, you know, can't bring ourselves to get rid of stuff that we've spent good money on that doesn't fit us. Maybe we think we might fit, but also will we? But also, is it triggering for it to be in there? Oh, it's just a big round mess. So for now, these are going to stay. And I think maybe one day when I'm feeling very happy and I'm having a lovely day, I'll give them a go and I'll say to myself, if they don't fit me, doesn't matter. That's just life. Who cares? I'll buy another pair of trousers. But that day isn't today, because I think if I put them on right now and they didn't fit me, I would be a bit sad. So I'm just going to put them back. Because I'm not perfect, okay? I have issues. I've got issues. These pink ones I don't wear as much, but they're very fun. I'm going to keep the pink ones. These, again, they're another pair. It's very interesting now I'm looking. I haven't tried these on for that same reason, because I bought these because I had gained a bit of weight, because I was no longer a size 10, I was a size 12, and then I became a size 14, and then kind of a bit bigger, and I've now gone back to being a size 12, so I'm like, do they fit me? Or if they don't, I'm going to have these unrealistic expectations. But I love them because they're tartan and they're gorgeous, but I don't want to try them on because I'm scared to try them on. I'm going to keep them, and I think that I need to journal about this, I think, and then maybe take some time to think about when or if I want to try them on, or what I want to do with these clothes, because yeah. Here's another pair of dungarees, which I actually kind of forgot about, but these are my favourite ones. Then these are my probably most, I keep on saying they're my most worn, but I wear all of them. These are the navy ones from Lucy and Yak. Cord, navy, they're a bit more slim fitting. They all have very different fits, and some of you might be thinking that's a lot of dungarees, but they do have different fits. This is a pair that they kindly sent to me. I think this is the Ed Sheeran collab. I'm yet to wear them though, because I'm a bit nervous about the print. I'm not much of a I say I'm not much of a print person. I do wear print. The thing is, I'm looking at this dress that I have from Naked Generation, and it is a similar vibe, because this is like flowers and this is like butterflies. But my main worry is I'm not a huge Ed Sheeran fan, and I know that this is his kind of like print. So I'm worried someone's going to look at me and think, wow, she's like really into her Ed Sheeran. But no one's going to think that, because who the hell would know? But it's cool now I'm putting it on like this, like with a black turtleneck or a white t-shirt. I think I've literally not even tried them on. They sent them to me and I was like, that's so cool. Thank you so much for sending me them, because I mean, I'm their biggest fan and they wanted to send me some. Here's another thing. I think it's time to get rid of this. This is a size 10. This is not going to fit me. This is from Reclaimed Vintage. Is it a size 10? Yeah, it's a size 10. Like, why am I keeping this? I'm not a size 10. Why am I keeping it? It's just going to sit there and make me upset. And it's not something that's like, wow, I would wear that all the time. It's something that you wear like on holiday. So this has got to go. This is me choosing it's got to go. I've kept it for too many years. This is the jumper drawer. I know that I don't need to declutter anything from here because I wear all of these jumpers and I've done a lot of jumper decluttering. And now we have the shoes down here. But I think I'm going to move these heels into that cupboard, because they don't, this sort of layout, the heels don't stay upright because they're too high on this shelf, so I have to stack them like sideways. So I'm going to move them. I'm also going to decide whether I'm keeping some of these, because some of them are looking a bit grubby. But let's start with my VIVAIA collection. These are my most worn VIVAIA shoes. I wore them all through the summer and they look completely immaculate. I think these are the Aria number 5 or 5 degrees, something like that. I'll put it on screen. And they have them in every colour, or lots of different colours, lots of different patterns. A lot of VIVAIA shoes like that, you sort of pick the shape and then they do them in lots of different colours and materials just so you can pick what's your vibe. But you can see I've got them in the darker brown and then the lighter brown, which is very versatile. And then I also have these in the stripy. I think they're slightly different. No, they're not, they're the same. So I have all 3 pairs because they're the comfiest doll shoes, because the insoles have like this squishy support. They're very bendable, which means you can travel with them really easily. I have gone out and worn heels and then stored these in a bag because you literally can fold them in half. They also are machine washable. I spilt loads of stuff on this shoe, washed them and they came out brand new. And they're just so comfortable because they're made from this fabric. It's not like leather or faux leather or anything. It's just very flexible. It's hard to explain unless you actually wear them, but it's kind of like wearing slippers rather than shoes. So I wore them all through the summer. This is my favourite pair because it matches the most with my other accessories and it's very summery. I think I'm going to wear these a lot more in the winter. I really want to get a pair of brown tights because I feel like that's the vibe. and I feel like this would look very cute with brown tights and a jumper dress or black tights, but I love this colour. It's a bit darker for winter. And then, like I said, this is quite nice if you're wearing a plain outfit to add something to it. I love stripes. I thought these are very, very cool, and I actually probably wear these two the most. So if you're new to buying from VIVAIA, I would recommend these shoes because they are just classic staples. This is another shape they do in lots of different colours. It's the kind of loafer sort of style because it's got this little lip. And then these I wore a lot in the summer because they are mules. I absolutely love these. I feel very stylish when I wear these. And again, they're that material that feels like I'm wearing slippers because this is like a sock material. And they're a gorgeous terracotta red. I wore these all summer with all of my like white dresses and floral dresses. They're easy to slip on, and yeah, they're very breathable. You don't get like sweaty feet in them. And then these are just a classic pair of cream shoes. I did wear these over my wedding weekend, and they've got the detachable bows. These are also from VIVAIA. And they're so cute. So if you take the bows off, they're a lot more like classic. They would go with everything. And then if you put the bows on, it does make them a bit more festive. And I think that I'm probably gonna, I feel like I'm probably gonna wear these over the festive period. I really want to get a green dress, like a jumper dress or like a long sleeve dress. And I'm imagining that with these because I think that would look adorable. But I'm gonna move these actually over here, like I said. And then my trainers I'm gonna put here because they actually fit in here. These shoes I got recently from Kurt Geiger. I love them. They're just vegan leather, white, strappy heels, really versatile. These are from Matt and Nat. I wore these for my sister's wedding when I was a bridesmaid. These red heels I love. They do have a few scuffs on them, which is kind of annoying. Kind of takes away the beauty of them. But they are red, and I think they could be great for a festive night. I'm planning on doing a night out with my friends this Christmas, and I think these would be perfect for something like that. You know, one of my bridesmaids dresses that got ruined, you know, you saw the whole saga with the bridesmaids dresses. I'm going to take that to the seamstress who did my wedding dress and get her to shorten it so I can wear it as a dress in general. And the sort of scuffs and the marks, I'll just get over it because who cares. And I can imagine wearing a green silky dress with these would be so festive. This is how we're looking. There are so many hangers there because there's a couple dresses in the wash, and like I said, I put loads of my dresses away for the summer, and most of dresses that you wear, obviously you wear in the summer, so that's why there are so many hangers. But I much prefer the shoes being like this. I do have a couple of other pairs downstairs, so I've got my Blundstone Finisterre boots, but I wear them daily to do dog walks, and then I've also got some trainers downstairs and my Birkenstocks downstairs. And then my Birkenstock sandals I put away for the summer. But it's lovely to have 4 pairs of boots, and then my heels. I do want to get one more pair of boots. I'd quite like some taller boots because I feel like they would look cool on me. I had a mental block about them for years, but I think they would look very cool. So there's some space in there and it's not overstuffed, and I think they're all very appropriate. And then down here there is space, but I've got my like practical flats. I've just remembered I do have this black pair of the VIVAIA shoes. These are slightly different. They've got like a lovely shape to them, and I wear these a lot in the winter too. So I'm gonna actually move these up here, and then these can go there. So I've got all of my sort of practical flats, and I wear all of these a lot because they're easy to throw on, and I do wear them in the house sometimes as well. So that looks a lot better. And then all these drawers, didn't really have to get rid of a lot, but I'm very happy with that. So now I have to make my decision, but I think what I'm going to do is I know that I'm getting rid of this. So that's a 100%. And then, like I said, I'm going to put all of these, bar a couple, I'll show you what I decide, but I'm going to put them in a bag away until the spring, and then I'm going to think about them. And then these I'm going to get fixed. This is not going to be sold. This is going to go away until the spring. And then I can make my decision then because I just cannot decide. Really recommend this. I don't know what the official term for this method is. I can't believe I've done this whole video with my hair looking like this. But whatever, who declutters looking glam, let's be honest. I think that I'm actually going to get rid of this because I just feel like it's a bit old and tatty. Like the seam, you can't see it, but the seam is all coming out. There's loads of threads. This, thing is I wouldn't wear this in the spring, so if I get it out in spring, I'm not gonna wear it. I don't want it. doesn't make me feel good, doesn't bring me joy. Gone. This is why it's good to hang stuff up in a maybe pile, because when you first think about it, you're like, oh no, I love that. And then you give it an hour and you actually realise, no, I don't love that. I don't want it. This I am putting away. No. Thing is, I just feel like I could wear this festive season. This is quite festive, but it also doesn't really feel like my style. No, I'm getting rid of it. I think my sister probably will want that. This, I think I'm going to get out for the spring. I'm not going to wear this winter. It's too short. It would be cold. And I'll have a think about it in spring. So I've got 2 things to think about for the spring. And then I've got 3 things to repair. So if you're watching this, you've probably already got these things. So like I said, this just needs a button, this needs new buttons, and this I'm going to get my mum to fix temporarily, and I'm going to go on the hunt for buttons that look like this so I can replace them all so they all match, because it would break my heart to have one that is slightly different. All of these things that I'm getting rid of or passing on, I think my sister will want this dress and these trousers, which is actually makes me happy because these trousers will fit her because she's a size 10, so. And this jumpsuit, I feel like all this stuff she would really like and it would look so good on her. So that makes me happy. She's got some lovely things. And that's another thing to consider when it comes to decluttering and sustainability, is when you are passing on lovely clothes, you feel like, oh, I don't really want to get rid of that. Somebody, hopefully in your life, could potentially love them, and it might stave them off shopping because you're passing it and you're having that community mindset around clothing. And you can even do a clothes swap where you're like, I need clothes, so swap with them with somebody who's decluttering too, who's the same size as you. It can really like stave off that urge to shop and sort of create a bit of a community focus with your friends and family when it comes to clothes, where it's not wasteful. And I think that she's going to love these things. And I can see her wear them, and you know, she's always so lovely. Whenever I like see her clothes, I'm like, oh, I missed that. She's like, oh, do you want it back? And I'm always like, no, it's fine. But she like, I know that if I really, really wanted these trousers back, she would give them back to me, which means it's like one little step less of actually committing to getting rid of them. So I think she will want these. I don't think she'll want these skirts, but I'll ask. And I feel very happy about this. Very happy about this. So there we have it. Another declutter done. I've got to just move these things around now and tidy up a bit. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I am going to go and do some work now at the desk. Now I feel very organised and this dressing room is like... Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll probably do another one in the spring when I get the summer clothes out. And I'll go through that with you because it's lovely to do like a winter, autumn declutter and then a spring summer declutter, so I'll probably come back then. And obviously in December I also in December really want to do a declutter of some areas of the house, so stay tuned and subscribe for more decluttering videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.